Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the first episode of the official V-League podcast. I'm your host, Ammar Zafar, point guard, small forward for Firdaus, the team that's going to win the championship. But you guys will see that in about a month. The first episode is brought to you by an official sponsor of V-League Season 4, Pack Valley Consulting. Today, we have a very special guest. He's here visiting all the way from Villa Park, Illinois. He's the deadlock shooter, the speedy point guard, the fastest hands in all of the league, and the CEO of the global enterprise known as Heaven Sent. Captain of Heaven Sent, my dear brother, Ammar Osman.
How
you doing?
Amazing, alhamdulillah.
I like those sunglasses.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the Heaven Sent merch. Everything's looking good, man.
That's how it is. The brand, G.
So the way that this is going to work is I'm going to throw you a few questions, and I just ask that you answer them honestly.
Sure.
Okay? So let's get into it right away.
Sure. Is that a yes or no question or?
No, I want you to give no yes or no's. I want you to give
Sure.
actual answers. Okay?
I'll try my best.
So we'll jump right into it. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Cool. How has this season been so far for Heaven Sent?
Let's see. We only had 3 games so far. Started off pretty strong with a great win against Magic Sign, or Pistons, I should say. We're missing some guys. We missed Ansar for a couple weeks. We missed Ammar for a week. Now we miss Hamzah. So even I came late to a couple games actually. So it's been a little rough. Not what we expected to start off with, but it's fine. 1 and 2. Everyone makes playoffs. Should be good.
So would you say that you guys don't really care about the regular season as much because everyone makes playoffs?
That's a great way to put it. I mean, because everyone gets in the playoffs, so I guess the regular season doesn't really matter as much. I mean, you see other people, right? Some people don't even play. I think you missed a game. So because the regular season doesn't matter as much.
It's a good point.
I mean, who else missed a game? Anas missed like 3 games, so.
Okay, you're going for it. All right. Yeah. Anyone else?
Who else missed a game? Let's see. That's it, man. That's it.
Okay. I mean, there's a few other names.
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot. Sikander missed like half the season so far.
Yeah.
And I guess you guys are making a duo comeback this week.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Yep. How do you feel about some key players to teams missing multiple games and still being allowed to play the rest of the season and the playoffs?
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's just, superstar load management, I guess you can say. Well, I mean, the league got to enforce some rules, If I don't know, people saying load management, people saying the regular season doesn't matter. A lot of talk is going around. So it just depends on what the league enforces, because the team, you miss a play. Well, I mean, what could we do? I guess limit someone's minutes? I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on the captain, right?
Would you say that they should be kicked out of the league if they miss a certain amount of games?
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Okay. I mean, we take this league very seriously. We put hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into this league, and you're missing games. Come on, man.
True. Who's bleeding in this?
We putting sweat, blood, and tears into this league, bro.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't know if anyone's
We're missing
yet.
family time Friday night.
That's
Come
true.
on, man. We're traveling. Like, this is a serious league, bro.
Traveling. What are you?
We're going places. Know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. So you guys are currently 1 and 2.
Yep.
You had a great win against Grove Street, but fell short to Uncrowned Kings and Public Enemy.
Yep.
What's the locker room like right now for Heaven Sent?
Oh, what kind of question is this? Getting to the locker room? Let's see. Locker room is fine, but we're chilling. Like I said before, we missed a couple players. We haven't had a full team yet, right? So locker room is chilling, bro. We're fine.
Okay. What happened in that game against Uncrowned Kings? I mean, it seemed that you guys were going to go in, get the win, but you guys fell by 16 points.
Who's on Crown Kings again?
Waleed.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's on me, man. I take full responsibility. I came super late to that game. We were still in it really up until the second half. I don't know. I think just they outran us a little bit in the second half. Nabil caught fire. He definitely did. I think he had like all his threes in the second half. So I mean, we just got, we got outran. They outshot us. It's fine, bro. Like I said in the beginning, it's a regular season game, man. Yep. It's a place to, learn. It's talk it over. We'll see them in the playoffs.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't. We'll see. Everyone makes playoffs. I was gonna say, what if you guys don't make playoffs? But
Everyone
okay,
come on.
all right.
Even if everyone didn't, we'll make playoffs.
Gotcha. Okay. So, how has your number one pick, Hamzah Malik, played thus far into the season? Has he lived up to your expectations?
Yeah, I would definitely say he has, and I'll elaborate on that. See, week one, they played zone against us, and that really opens it up for the shooters to take shots and make shots. So you can say he wasn't as impactful, but he was on the defensive end for sure. He had, I think, 4 to 5 blocks, ran the transition. So he's definitely living up to expectation, but he really showed out against Uncrowned Kings. He was battling against Waleed, people say arguably the best big man in the league. So he was definitely, guarding him well, scoring as well. I think he had like 25 in that game. So he's definitely living up to expectations. And he missed last game, so he only played 2 games. Like I said, we should be fine, man. It's been three games. The entire team is not healthy. I had some neck spasms. Ansar has neck spasms. Looks like the entire team is going through something. But by playoff, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Neck spasms. I don't know. But as time playoffs comes, we should be fine, bro.
Okay,
chilling.
Inshallah. So I want to ask a question about that first game and the matchups that you guys played. So did you guys play zone or you played man?
You played man.
You played man. Okay. So the reason I ask is because Hamzah is, as you said, a great defender. He's won Defensive Player of the League in other leagues.
For sure.
What was that decision, or who made that decision, or can you give us some insight into the decision of you guarding the other team's best player rather than Hamzah guarding him? Yeah.
Let's see what happened. I'm trying to think what happened that game. Okay, so this is what happened. Basically, we didn't have Ansar, right? So we were just going based off of matchups, where if Hamzah were to guard Abrar, and they had Mansour as well and Hayan, so they're a pretty big team. So if Hamzah were to guard Abrar and I were to be matched up on Hayan, it's a big, height difference, matchup difference. So we just made that executive decision as a team that, we'll stick through me guarding Abrar, see how it goes. And if we do need to switch it up, then we switch it up. But I guess we didn't need to.
Got it. So a lot of captains have been saying that you have too many bigs on your roster. I don't know if you've heard this, but there's wind going around that.
Heard a couple rumors.
Sure, yeah. So you've heard about it. What has that been like so far on the court with Aman, Ansar, and Hamzah?
No, great question, man. We honestly, those 3 haven't even been on the court together yet. So I don't know how it's like. I know last game Ansar's presence was definitely felt. He hit a couple big threes for us. I think he had 3. I think he was 3 for 3 actually. Aman played amazing, played dominant. And then we missed Hamzah though, So I think we can actually play fine, for us 3. Add me into the mix, we're chilling, man. And then we got a spot of shooters. I think we should be good.
Okay. Before the season started, why are you laughing? So before the season started, there was a rumor that veteran shooter Maaz Mohiddin, I think his last name is, requested a trade.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is information or news to the regular player, but for the captains, we knew about this. Can you shed any light on that rumor and how you handled it internally?
Okay, let's see. That rumor came to me from another captain trying to trade for him. So that was not brought up by Maaz himself to me or to the team. So I wasn't unaware of it until he said that he wants to get traded.
He said that to you?
Not him, the captain said it.
The captain.
The captain trying to trade for him. So I didn't take it as much, just said, okay, bro, anyone's up for grabs, So trying to see what the deal was. Deal was crap.
Can you tell us what the deal was?
I don't want to say what the deal was.
Okay.
It was like pretty bad deal.
Okay.
Everyone tried to just, Jew everyone out. I don't know why. No one can make it
You have
fair.
something against Jews?
No,
Okay.
Do I? No, I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I think we love all religions, but Islam's
especially in the league, we love.
The league, yeah. No, all Muslim league, we're chilling. But yeah, so that's just on that. And then we didn't really talk it over as a team. I I assume Maaz going. I mean, we want him. I think we're doing a pretty good job to keep him. I know he's definitely a hot commodity in the league, especially last year coming off a championship season. So no, man, we're chilling. But we like Maaz. We want to keep him.
Does Maaz like you? Does he like the team?
Yeah, he loves the team.
Okay.
I mean, we're telling him to shoot. So if Maaz, if you see this, bro, start shooting the ball, man, for real.
All right.
He's hesitating too much. But I tell you, open shot, pump fake, drop. No, shoot the ball, bro.
Okay.
We need the extra 12 points right there. Come on.
Yep. So speaking of the basketball, there's only one ball on the court. Okay. You have a lot of ball dominant players, or a few. Yourself, Hamzah, and Ammar. Okay. Those are three pretty ball dominant players.
Not really. But yeah, go on. Okay. Not really though.
Okay. How have you managed to make it work between yourself, Ammar, and Hamzah on offense? Because let me just elaborate. So last game, Ammar had, I think, 25
Yeah, he had like
something.
25, yeah, for sure.
Hamzah also scores 20. You're around there as well. We'll get to your averages here in a second.
Sure.
You're about around there. But there's only one ball. So when you guys are all playing together, how's that going to work?
I mean, with our team, we're very, we don't care about who scores, We don't care about who has what points, averages. We don't care about that. We just care about winning, And I kept elaborating and reiterating that we haven't been on the court together besides all of one game. In that game, they played zone against us, right? So we weren't really able to showcase our skills like on a man-to-man basis. But to answer your question, I don't think it should be a problem, man. We're very non-selfish players here. We don't care about who scores 30, who scores 20. There's games where maybe I might score 2 points, but we win. Fine by me, man, as long as we win,
Okay. With the deadline approaching this week.
Is it approaching this week?
I think it's this week, right? Maybe it was last week, but I think it's this Friday.
Okay.
Will we see Heaven Sent make any roster changes?
Tough question, man. Put me on the spot, huh? Hey, man, if the deal's right, I don't see why not.
Is there anything in the pipeline?
Nothing in the pipeline, but hey, let me know if the deal's right. We're open to trades, man.
Do you have any players that you'd like to trade, or maybe players you'd like to acquire?
I mean, you said Maaz didn't want to be in the team right before, but that's all I can say right now.
Okay, all right. So you'll be playing in a highly anticipated game this Friday against a few of your current Heaven Sent counterparts. What are your early thoughts on this game against Firdaus?
I mean, first thoughts is like, I don't know where they got that name from. Bootleg name. But, we let it slide. It's okay. The league actually came to us and said, do we want to press charges against, these accusations, this name that someone else chose? Well, we let it slide. We didn't take any, no legal actions was taken. So anticipation-wise, I think we're chilling, man. But we're gonna be missing one of our key players. I don't want to give too much away to you guys, but we're going to be missing one of our key players this week. Even with that, I think we should pull out the dub. Shouldn't be too big of an issue on our side.
Okay. I went on record recently on ESPN and stated that I will hold you to 8 points or less this week.
So you're guarding me?
If I guard you. How do you feel when you hear that?
I mean, you got a defensive mind, right? So as a defensive player, you should be saying that. But that's fine, bro. 8 points. It's kind of far-fetched. Like I said before too, I don't really care about points, right? As long as we get the win. So if you're trying to set me up to say something that will disrupt our team, it's not gonna work here.
You're currently averaging 16 points. I just want you to know that.
Sure,
okay?
sure.
You're at 16 in the league.
Sure.
And I'm saying that I'm going to hold you to half of that.
Sure.
So how does that make you feel?
Like I said, it doesn't bother me, man. Got that Kobe mentality, bro. So you can say what you want. As long as we get the dub, we're chilling, no matter how many points I have.
Okay. I'm just going to tell everybody here, the go-to move is in and out, go to the right, pull up, okay?
I don't even know that move,
so,
all right? If you say it.
Okay. Next week you play Goblins.
Who?
Goblins.
Who's that?
We'll get into it.
Okay.
A key member of that
roster. No,
roster.
I'm not trying. I literally don't know anyone's name. Sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. And I don't know, because I know Magic. You know what I'm saying? Magic sign and Magic sign. Like, you know their name. I don't know Uncrowned Kings. I don't know like people's names.
Gotcha.
Obviously, I know them as the team though.
Would you say that their names really don't matter? Would you say their names don't matter?
I mean, he's not heaven sent. I'll tell you
I
that
see.
much. But I mean, it's
Okay.
cool.
Do you look at the schedule when you play, or you just kind of go into a game and just start playing?
No. I mean, we look at the schedule, but the thing is, like, we don't know who's who sometimes. Like, I mean, we're figuring it out now. Like, okay, Venom is this team. Would you say Goblins? Goblins is that.
Got it. Okay.
So I mean,
Okay.
figure it out.
All right. So next week you play Goblins, and
Next
I'll
week,
get
okay.
into some of the players there. A key member of that roster is Ammar Osmani.
Mm-hmm.
Last season, there was a majority consensus that AU was the best shooter in the league. I heard it from a lot of people. I heard it on the court. I heard it
Sure.
in the live streams. You know, a lot of people were saying it. Do you feel that that is an accurate statement that AU is the best shooter in the league?
Best shooter? It's a great shooter. Best shooter? Probably not. I would have to put myself as the best shooter in the league.
I see. Okay. Well, we'll get into the numbers,
Sure, go
actually.
ahead,
I think
go
that's a great segue because I actually calculated some of the numbers this season.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. So I calculated some of the numbers. Data doesn't lie. And here are the numbers, okay?
Right,
just
yeah.
between you and Ammar Osmani.
Okay, now we're comparing. Okay.
Yep. So just because, you know, people are saying he's the best shooter, you're saying you're the best shooter.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to look at the numbers, okay? So you, first game, 3 for 8.
Sure.
A little bit less than 50%, okay?
This is from the 3-point line?
From the 3, yeah, just the
Okay,
3.
sure.
3 for 8. Second game, 5 for 9. Pretty good.
Not bad. Was it
Last
55,
game?
60%?
Last game,
Yeah.
1 for 6,
1 for 6?
okay?
I don't be looking at stats, man. But yeah,
But I
go
do.
ahead. Go ahead.
So you are currently 9 for 20. Excuse me.
Sheesh.
You're currently 9 for 23 on the season.
That's not bad if you think about it, though.
Do you know what that percentage is?
I don't do math, but go. You tell me. I don't want to embarrass
guess?
myself.
What is a good percentage to you?
Good percentages, bro, is above like 30%, right?
Okay.
That's
all right,
good.
well,
I mean, you tell me, right? I mean, if you 30.
I'm shooting 22% for the
Okay,
season.
yeah. Okay, so you don't tell me. Sorry.
Okay.
But I think above 30 is a solid percentage to be shooting. I
Okay.
mean, depending how many shots you're taking too, right?
Uh-huh.
You take one shot, you could be 0 for 1. That's so.
So you're 39% for the
Not
season.
bad
That's
at
pretty
all.
good. About 40%.
I
think
mean,
Steph shoots like
that's pretty
44.
good to some people's standards, but to my standards, that's not good. But
Okay.
go ahead.
Steph is at like 44, something like that. So that's pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So 9 of 23, that's what you are. 9 of 23 on the season, 39%. Let's get into AU's numbers.
Sure.
Okay. First game, 2 for 10.
Okay.
Second game, 2 for 8.
Okay.
Third game, 4 for 9. 8 for 27 on the season, 29%. Okay, so you are 10% higher. He's taken 4 more shots than you, but you're 10% higher.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at the number, AU, that's my guy. You know,
That's my
no
guy
hate.
too.
I'm
That's
just
my guy
going
too.
based
I mean,
off the
we're
numbers.
all Ammars, bro. Think about
Listen,
it.
I'm the last Ammar. I'm shooting 22%. Okay, so I didn't get the shooting genes. So you're at 39%. He's at 29.
Yeah.
There is one player,
Mm-hmm.
one player in the league who is shooting better than you with this kind of volume.
Sure.
Okay, I want to get your thoughts on that. Okay,
Okay.
you actually played him in the last game.
Okay.
He's shooting about 57%. I don't know exactly how many shots he's taken, but it's about 30.
Nice.
33s.
Okay.
And he's shooting about 57%.
That's amazing.
His name
man.
is Asfar Andi.
Mm.
You guys played him last game. What are your thoughts on that?
Thoughts on the shooting percentage?
Sure, because you said you're the best shooter in the league,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
he's shooting 57%.
Hey, like you said, numbers don't lie, man. To be quite honest, I'm not happy with my numbers. You know, even though you think it's decent, I appreciate that, but I myself, I'm not happy with my numbers. You know, I definitely got to step it up in the realm of shooting. And I did feel like last week, especially against his team, I had a couple shots that I should have made for sure, that felt good, that just didn't go in, right? So, but if you're talking on him, yeah, bro, he's an amazing shooter. But he's more of a, if we're talking about just shooting versus, you know, scoring, playmaking ability, it's different, right? But if we're talking about just shooting, then yeah, I guess he's the best shooter right now. For right now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to the last question that I have for you.
Sure.
Okay. What can we expect from Hamzah for the second half of the season? So you play Firdos this Friday, you play Goblins, and then you play Venom. Okay. What can we expect from you guys?
You can expect a 3-0 finish, pretty much. Yeah, that's all, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't got not much to say, bro. Firdaus should be an easy dub. That shouldn't even be a question. Who else we got? You said Goblins?
Goblins, yeah. Goblins are one and three.
They're solid, bro. But we 1-2, so I mean, the Goblins are solid. I think we could pull that dub off. Who we got? Who's last? Venom?
Venom. I think they're 3-1.
Venom is super solid too, man. With Basit, Osman, Hamzah emerging as like one of the good players this year. Yeah, we should go 3-0, man. Shouldn't be too big of a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any final words? Anything for your team? Anything for the league? Anything you'd like to get off your chest before we conclude?
Let me think, man. I mean, you brought up my shooting, right? So I'm gonna definitely lock in the gym now. Get my percentage up for sure. You should expect above 50% by the end of the year.
Okay.
You should expect a 3-0 finish by us. So what's that make? 4-2?
Mm-hmm.
You should expect that. And you should expect we're coming for you this week.
Okay. But I haven't heard anything about championship aspirations from you.
Championship? You didn't ask the question. What do you mean championship aspirations?
I wanted to know what you guys are doing.
Step by step, bro. Step by step. We look at it one game at a time, right? Mm-hmm. When that time comes, let's do the interview again. We're going to be in the playoffs, and then we're going to talk about championship.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No, that's it. I asked all my questions. So
hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What are your thoughts? You spilled the game plan for this week. But besides that, what are your thoughts for this week's game?
I think it's going to be a very fun game. Personally, I would love to take on the challenge of guarding Hamzah, but I think that we have some really solid defenders. Sikandar's back this week. He's going to be winded for sure. He's probably not in shape right now, but
I mean, all I hear excuses coming.
Alizadi.
Before the season starts, before the week starts, all the excuses coming out.
Yeah. I mean, I can't guarantee that it's going to be a win because I'd feel bad doing that to my own teammates.
I guarantee it. What you mean?
But I think that on the defensive end, I think that I'm going to really focus on that, and we got some.
I'm going to put you in the post, right?
I think it's going to be the opposite.
We'll see what happens.
You
don't know, but you don't know our game plan. You don't know what we're doing.
That's all right. We don't need to. What I do know is that we'll be hunting the guards on offense. We'll be putting you guys through some pick and rolls.
Go ahead.
And we'll see how it goes. We're not shooting the best from three, so I anticipate that you guys would play zone. I think if you're smart, you should play 2-3.
I'm not giving nothing up.
But
we're gonna see. We're gonna hit you with all types of defenses and strategies on Friday.
That's good.
We're gonna have you puzzled.
That's good. We might lock in on that the chemistry between you and Maaz, as you say, it's not the best. So we might do something.
Nah, but we chilling, bro. As long as Ammar shooting the ball, we're chilling, man. You guys have any shooters or no?
nah, that's why you should play 2-3.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 9 this
Damn.
season. So yeah, but
yeah. But what's that percentage looking like?
That's 22%.
Sheesh.
But I want to let you know something.
Yeah.
Free throws. I'm 3 for 4 this season.
Oh Lord.
3 for 4. That's 75%.
Yeah, only 4.
Not
it's only
amazing,
4 though.
Look, if Dave and Chris are watching this,
I think one went. I think you made one off the backboard.
I did.
Okay, so come on now.
I did.
So 2 for 4
counts as a point.
I guess so, man.
Dave and Chris got to call fouls. I'm scratched up every week.
Oh, let's not start with Dave and Chris, man.
I'm sure you're scratched up every week as
let's
well.
Let's not start with Dave and Chris.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, speaking of Dave and Chris, but I put in the captain's chat, like, bro, how much we paying these guys, man? We giving them max or what, bro? I don't know. Let's not get into that, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not get into Dave and Chris.
That's it. So that's all for today's episode. Thank you to Ammar for being with us today, being an awesome guest. I'm not sure what's up with the sunglasses, but they look good. Tune in this Friday as his team plays Firdaus in a highly anticipated matchup. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.